Hi guys, welcome back to Auto Portal. This here is the Mahindra Thar Rox MX1 base variant, and this particular petrol two-wheel drive version costs 12.99 lakh rupees ex showroom. Yes, you heard it right. 13 lakh rupees ex showroom for this 5-door Mahindra Thar SUV. So we'll be talking in depth about this particular trim of the Thar Rox today. So do stay tuned. So without any further ado, let's start with the key fob of the car. So we have 3 buttons here: lock, unlock, and this one is to unlock the boot electrically. We have a jackknife key fob, but this trim does get push button start. So that is a very unique feature to be offered in a base variant. The Thar has been powered by a 2-liter M Stallion turbocharged petrol engine which churns out about 160 bhp of power and 330 Newton meters of torque. You might be aware of Boodmo. Boodmo is the one-stop solution for all your car spare part needs. Be it any car in the Indian market, all their spare parts are available on their website and their application, which is available on both Android and iOS devices. In fact, you can choose the product according to the price you're willing to pay, so you have that flexibility as well. Go ahead and download their application or visit their website. So up front, we have LED projector based headlamps. This particular trim does not get any kind of LED DRLs. These are LED indicators which also double up as LED based parking lamps. So yes, no DRLs on offer. This is how the grille looks, again similar to the higher trims. Very balanced in terms of look and does not really appear like a base variant. A very chunky plastic bumper, no fog lamps. We get 18-inch steel wheels in this particular trim, and the tire size happens to be 255/65 R18. We get front disc brakes, rear drum brakes, and these are steel wheels, no alloy wheels or wheel caps on offer whatsoever, which is quite understandable considering the price point. This is the LED indicator on the fender itself. We get a very bulky fender lining, fender molding. Thar Rox written right here. These are the ORVMs, completely manually adjustable. We do not get any kind of controls for these, and these are blackened, which actually don't look as bad on this white color. We have a few accessories installed on this particular trim, so you will have to pay additional money for that. The rear door handle has been placed here. This is the rear side quarter overview. We get an LED combination tail lamp cluster, which is actually quite impressive considering that this is the base variant. C-shaped LED element right here. Even the indicators are LED based, which is something I really liked. This is the glossy black grab handle for the boot, and I think this is an accessory package that has been installed on this particular unit. The stepney obviously is a steel wheel, same tire size, but of course no alloy wheels or wheel caps on offer. 2 reverse parking sensors. Again, we have a very large chunky plastic bumper. These are the signature Thar rectangular reflectors. And considering that this is the 5-door Thar, we have a massive boot space now. So the car shouts practicality. We can open the rear windshield right here because of hydraulics present, and a very rectangular squarish boot space. The seats can be folded into a 60/40 split ratio, and overall excellent in terms of practicality. In fact, there is not a lot of sheet metal also exposed, so we get a lot of plastic covering. We also get this door handle, and before shutting this lower part of the boot, you will have to shut the rear windscreen. So this is how the interiors of the Thar Rox MX1 look. We get a combination of this ivory beige shade with black, so the cabin feels a lot more airier and premium. We get all 4 power windows, but no adjustment functions for the outside rear view mirrors. We get a small cubbyhole space here. You can fit a half-liter bottle And we also get this small cubby hole which can house small knickknacks here and there. The seats are completely manually adjustable and fabric based, but I'll say they've done good work in terms of attention to detail. We have Thar embossed here. In fact, these seats are also height adjustable, and we get a ton of controls for the multi-information display and safety features like traction control, hill descent control, etc. So here we are in the interiors of this MX1 variant. So we do have push button start on offer. So this is one feature that really will excite a lot of customers. And this is how the car starts. The steering wheel is tilt adjustable. In terms of safety features, now Mahindra has done an excellent job in terms of feature distribution. 6 airbags, ABS, EBD, traction control, hill descent control, brake assist, rollover mitigation. All of these features have been offered standard. Of course, no features like ADAS etc. in this particular trim. That's only reserved for the AX7L version. But nevertheless, in terms of safety, they have done an excellent job. Now we have a lot of controls. You can switch on and off traction control from here. We also have hill descent control, and these are the controls for your multi-information display. This here is for idle start stop, and you can unlock the fuel lid using this button right here. On the left hand side we have conventional toggles for wipers. On the right hand side we have conventional toggles for headlamps, and we get a small multi-information display which is quite basic but should do the job pretty well. Now if we come to the center console, this is one area where most base variants really lack, but we have a 10-inch infotainment system. So now this is not identical to the one being offered in the higher trims in terms of the UI, because this has been outsourced by Mahindra. It's an Android player which does not have features like Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, but does solve the purpose pretty well considering the price point again. So we'll have to judge that fairly. Apart from that, we have 4 speakers, and this is decently slick to use. I mean, it should solve the purpose of an infotainment system. We have manual climate control, AC heater, completely manual. This is the toggle type switch for our hazard lamps. We get a 12-volt charging socket, a nice big practical cubbyhole space. Since this is the 2-wheel drive version, this space gets emptied out, so we have a cubbyhole, 6-speed manual gearbox, twin cup holders, and we also have an armrest with hidden storage space, and this has this thread sort of a premium finish to it, which I really liked. Manual handbrake of course, and the glove box is also pretty tiny. So this is something that could have been worked on, at least when compared to the previous 3-door Thar, but this becomes larger in terms of size when you upgrade to higher trims. This is the manually based IRVM. We get a sunglass holder. We also have an LED based reading lamp, and this is the sun visor on the vanity mirror. So overall, my verdict would be that the MX1 is pretty decently feature loaded, and you can do a bit of aftermarket modifications to fit this car for your purpose. The rear door pad gets a pretty similar finish, again dual tone plastics. This is the button for power windows, and we also get a single bottle holder. Ingressing and egressing from the car is pretty easy considering we have a side step on offer. These seats can be folded into a 60-40 split ratio, as I've already mentioned, and we have 3 headrests. 2 are adjustable, the center one is fixed, but we do have ISOFIX child seat mounts, twin AC vents along with a Type-C charging socket. In fact, the third passenger can sit here pretty comfortably considering that the floor is completely flat. So guys, this right here was the Thar MX1 base variant for you. Do let us know about your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video.